Of all the world's political leaders, Deng Xiaoping has been the least accessible to the press. He doesn't give news conferences, makes no television appearances, except for infrequent photo opportunities. So we were frankly astonished 3 years ago when we got word from Beijing that the paramount leader would sit for a 60 minutes interview. Relaxed and tanned, Deng had just returned from his summer vacation when he greeted us at the Pavilion of the Purple Haze, inside the lavish compound where China's leaders live and work. Chain smoking, his spittoon by his side, he gave us the only one-on-one television interview, we believe, that he has ever granted. One of the things we talked about was the last convulsion China suffered, the Cultural Revolution, in which he himself was a victim and his son was thrown out a window by the Red Guards and crippled for life.
毛主席经常讲啊，坏事转化为好事。
Chairman Mao often said that bad things can be turned into good things. In other words, if we are good at drawing lessons from Cultural Revolution, we can institute reforms to change China politically and economically.
为什么我们能够在80年代或者70年代末提出先行的一系
It is because of the experience of the Cultural Revolution that we were able to formulate the policy currently in force.
So it was good for you to sweep floors and serve meals and split firewood and be paraded in a dunce cap.
当然，你说完全是。
Well, of course, that can be regarded as entirely good. But as I said, in the end, bad things would turn into good things.
I have yet to see one picture of Deng Xiaoping in a public place in China. Why?
我们不提倡这个。
We do not encourage that. Any individual is a member of the collective. Nothing can be accomplished by an individual in isolation from others. Personally, I have all along rejected offers to write my biography. Over the years, I have done quite a few good things, but I have done some wrong things too.
如果要写传呢，应该写自己的好办的好事，也应该写自己办的。
If a biography is written, both good and bad things, including one's mistakes, should be included.
所以还是不写得好。
So, it's better not to write it.
Everybody asks the question. Deng Xiaoping has done a wonderful job here in the last few years with modernization. The economy is better. People are not afraid as they were. But after Deng Xiaoping, we don't know what's going to happen. Perhaps it could go back to the bad old days.
这个因为
There will be no turning back. When one tries to find out whether the existing policy is here to stay, he should first examine whether the policy is correct, whether the policy is right for the country and the people, and whether the life of the people is gradually improving under the policy.
我们相信人民的眼睛是雪亮的。
I believe that the people understand that.
只要一改变，人民生活肯定会下降。
If the current policy is altered, the standard of living of the people will definitely come down.
所以要改变现行政策。如果现行政策人民是认为正确的话，那谁要被打倒？
So long as the people think the existing policy is correct, whoever wants to change it will be brought down.
You are the boss. You are number one in China. How long do you intend to continue to be number one, the principal advisor, the man who says, whose word is law here in China?
我是 提倡废除终身制的，
I am all for doing away with life tenure,
而且我是提倡建立退休制度
and putting in its place a retirement system.
的。我自个人来说，我是希望早退休。
Personally, I would like to retire early.
但是，这个问题比较困难。
However, this is a rather difficult decision.
我们在党内和人民当中呢，很难说服。
It is very hard to persuade the party's rank and file and our people to accept.
我相信呢，我个人来说，在我有生之年退休啊，有体现现行政策能够继续下去，比较有利。
I believe if I retire while I'm still alive, it would be good for the continuation of the existing policies.
最终，我是一个共产党员，得服从党的决定；我是一个中华人民共和国的公民，得服从人民的意见。
But as I am a member of the Communist Party, I must obey the decision of the party. I am a citizen of the People's Republic of China, so I must obey the will of the people.
It is a pity, indeed a tragedy, that Deng Xiaoping, the 84-year-old paramount leader, who himself with his family suffered so during China's Cultural Revolution. It is a tragedy that he who opened China to the world, who modernized China, who encouraged tens of thousands of Chinese students to study abroad and learn democracy. It is a tragedy that this legacy will be so tarnished, and that history will have to write him down the butcher of Beijing. I'm Mike Wallace. We'll be back next week with another edition of 60 Minutes.